Could you state your name?
Tyler James Robinson.
So I've been following up Charlie Kirk and Tyler Robinson, the assassin case, very, very closely. Like, if the prosecutors fart, I know about it. It's very unhealthy. I need to get some sun. But we're not here to talk about sun. Like, did you know the old man, the 71-year-old, who got arrested in the first place and he was the person of interest? Did you know that he tried to steal the guy's credit? And as he was later being transported to the hospital due to a medical condition, Zen made similar comments, adding that he wanted to be a martyr for the person who was shot. Of course you don't, because you don't follow up the second channel. He said that I want to go down as a martyr, which no one believed the word he said, that he was trying to save up Tyler. He just wanted to steal the credit. What? 71 years old, no shame of lying even. And did you know that he wasn't actually released? He was charged with obstruction of justice for delaying the capture of Tyler Robinson, and he's been charged again for possession of child Chakalaka Boom Boom videos. I have never seen a bigger loser in my entire life. 71 years old. All this shit. The list just goes on. We don't know what else he is involved in. Maybe animal Shakalaka Boom Boom videos. He's definitely getting Shakalaka Boom Boomed in prison without a doubt. And the thing is, I think he would like it. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Shakalaka Boom Booms. We are here to talk about Tyler Robinson's his first court appearance, and he looks like he's going through a withdrawal from not being on Reddit for like 20 times a day. It's been a couple of days, no Reddit. He's already depressed.
Could you state your name?
Tyler James Robinson.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Robinson.
I think that implies for him not, dogging himself to the afterlife, because he's on suicide watch right now, as they are afraid that he's going to take his own life. And the prosecutors are watching everything that goes inside his prison cell and watching whoever goes around it, because they want to make an example out of him. Not so soon, grab him by the ear, and they want to put him in front of the firing squad, and they want to fire away. According to Congressman Randy, he demanded public fire squad for the entire world to see. A live assassination to make an example of him. Fire away, quote unquote.
Other business that we need to address today, counsel.
Just for the court's information, we did file just recently, within the last few minutes, a notice of intent to seek the death penalty. That was filed by Utah County Attorney Jeff Gray. So that should be in the court's file.
Now, obviously, this is more than capital offense. It is an attack on freedom of speech. Charlie, I disagree with him most of the time, but whenever, he always says that, hey, come debate me, come sit down and talk to me, and let's go over things back and forth. For someone to take someone's life like that, it means, hey, you don't get to speak what's in your mind, or else you are going to get shut off to the afterlife, which is a huge attack on American people, and they're trying to make an example out of him that, hey, guys, do not be afraid, speak your mind. Because if any donkey does this, there'll be 6 men boom booming him. Now, Tyler looked like a zombie the whole way. He only said his name, and he just sat back, and he looks like he's dead inside. It's like a dead man walking, literally, because his apparently, according to the reports, his girlfriend, it's a transgender woman. I don't know. He, she, it, whatever. His partner, well, now ex-partner, because they broke up after this whole thing happened, because the partner is snitching hard, to a point where just 2 hours ago from making this video, they released a text messages, which we're going to go after in a bit. He destroyed 2 families because of Charlie Kirk's opinion, which is crazy. And the family, Tyler's family, is also cooperating with the police, and they're telling them everything they need to know. For about 5 minutes, they went into details about the charges that he's facing. I'm not gonna show you, you're gonna fucking fall asleep. I'm going to read them to you very, very quickly. He's being charged with 7 counts so far. Aggravated murder, which is a capital offense. Second count, felony discharge of a firearm, obstruction of justice, moving firearm, obstruction of justice, disposing of clothing, witness tampering, telling a roommate to delete the text messages, directing the roommate to stay quiet, violence offense committed in presence of a child. Long story short, he's fucked. He will never get to smell the fresh air of freedom ever again. He's gonna spend if he's lucky, he's gonna get the firing squad very, very soon. If he's not, he's going to spend the rest of his life behind prison suffering. He wants to end it. That's why he's on a suicide watch, but he can't. Everyone is watching him and they're holding his hands. No, you donkey, you don't get to make this decision for yourself. And it's going to be one of those situations where you're having a nightmare and you can't fucking wake up. Feels like reality. You're just stuck and you can't move while the monster is walking towards you. He is paralyzed and there's nothing he can do about it. Now let's go over the text messages that was released from the prosecution team. A lot of people have been saying this is AI generated. They're just making this up because of how, formal it is, how this exactly looks like what ChatGPT would fart out if you ask them, to create a conversation between Tyler Robinson and the partner. But this is what the prosecution is saying.
Police interviewed Robinson's roommate, a biological male who was involved in a romantic relationship with Robinson. The roommate told police that the roommate received messages from Robinson about the shooting, and he did provide those messages to police. On September 10th, 2025, the roommate received a text message from Robinson which said, "Drop what you're doing. Look under my keyboard." The roommate looked under the keyboard and found a note that stated, quote, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." Police found a photograph of this note. The following text exchange, then took place. After reading the note, the roommate responded, "What? You're joking, right?" Robinson, "I am still okay, my love, but am stuck in Orem for a little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you." Roommate, "You weren't the one who did it."
I am so sorry, I don't have the patience. He reads way too slow, so I'm going to read it for you. He said, "I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you." You donkey, you don't even last 1 week before involving everyone and telling the secret to everyone. But I guess he knew he was getting caught, so he just wanted to have one last conversation with the partner. The partner said, "You weren't the one who did it, right?" He said, I am sorry." The roommate said, "I thought they caught the person." He said, "No, they grabbed some crazy old dude with a lot of shakalaka boom boom of children in his phone, and he tried to steal my credit, but failed miserably because of a big piece of shit loser he is. Then interrogated someone into similar clothing. I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after, but most of that side of the town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering." The partner said, "Why?" Robinson replied, "Why did I do it? Yeah, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can be negotiated out. If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully they have had moved on." Sure, Tyler, let's just sleep on it. Probably next week, everyone's going to be like, "Well, we didn't find the guy. All right, deuces." I haven't seen anything about them fighting it. How long have you been planning this? He said a bit over a week, I believe. So yeah, one thing with Charlie, he announced his debate a week in advance before he came to Utah College. And yeah, I guess he started planning it then and there. He said, "I can get close to it, but there is a squad car parked right by it. I think they already swept the spot, but I don't want to chance it. I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle." You donkey, you need to be worried about what your family would do if they found out that you took out Charlie Kirk with the Grandpa's weapon. And when I tell you there will be no spanking anymore, there will be, well, in this case, giving you in because of how disgusted they are. He said, "I don't even know if it had a serial number, but it wouldn't trace to me." You hear that? He's fine. Who's going to prison? Grandpa. Is Grandpa dead or alive? I don't know. Maybe his ghost came back and shut off to him. Go investigate that. Yes, 100% Tyler. You are on the safe zone. He said, "I worry about prints I had to leave in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with. I might have to abandon it and hope they don't find prints." So fingers crossed, yeah. How the fuck will I explain losing it to my old man though? My question is to Tyler. He planned all this shit out a week in advance. The location, the sighting, the rifle, the scope, the the wind, how he's gonna put his right feet on one side, how he's gonna position his ass while he's sitting down so he'd be in a comfortable shot, and the gun won't jump back. You didn't think of a fucking glove, especially when you're changing outfits. You touch your own clothes and then you leave it there, and you're like, fingers crossed they won't find it. Donkey, just full donkey. I mean, what do you expect from a 22-year-old who has so much hatred and decides to unalive a man in front of his family? Is it the only thing I left was a rifle wrapped in a towel? Remember how I was engraving bullets? The fucking messages are mostly a big meme. If I see notices bulge ooh-woo on Fox News, I might have a stroke. Alright, I'm gonna have to leave it. That really sucks. You know who also sucks? The old man in prison. He's a weirdo. The 71-year-old with all these child things he has on his phone, and he's jumping down. I unalived Charlie, shoot me. Why is no one shooting? I bet he is enjoying his time in prison right now, just taking glimpses from left and right. He said, judging from today, I'd say that Grandpa's gun does just fine. I don't know. I think that was a $2,000 scope. This is while he's just talking to himself. The partner was like, this shit, I'm out. He said, delete this exchange. My dad wants photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa would want to know who has what. Okay, Grandpa's alive. Good thing he didn't blame it on Grandpa saying that, hey, I don't know what the f*** he's talking about. It was Grandpa who did parkour over the campus and, front flipped his way out of it. But he just forgot to leave the rifle behind. You can see the serial is under his name. The feds released a photo of the rifle, and it is very unique. He's calling me right now, not answering. So that is how they found out. I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. You are all I worry about, love. I'm much more worried about you. Don't talk to the media, please. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If any police ask you questions, ask for a lawyer and stay silent. Very interesting turn of events. It wasn't from the picture. It was because the rifle was missing and the police released the photo of the rifle to public, and they recognized it, and the list goes on. Now, if the partner, we need to check, did the partner, when second she saw the note, did she contact the police or not? Apparently she destroyed it, and the FBI recovered the message that, hey, if I have a shot at Charlie Kirk, I'm going to take it. Apparently she destroyed it, but they recovered it from a photo that was taken from the note. She needs to be charged as well. Obstruction of justice, whatever the fuck. I'm not a prosecutor or a lawyer, but they need to charge her. It's 4:25 a.m. my time. Sorry for the brain farts, but yeah, she needs to be charged for even deleting the message, like burning it, trying to stay quiet. Now, these text messages that were exchanged, I don't think the partner has anything to do with it. It was already done. What's done is done. Good thing is now the partner is cooperating with the police, and the partner is the one who released these text messages and showed. I don't know if they recovered the text messages or these are the the partner's word by word on exactly what went down. Now, Tyler said the reason why he did it, according to the text messages, that some hatred just cannot go undone, cannot satisfy enough. The only way is to just end someone's life. I say objection. I say wrong. I think Tyler, if he would have, if he has so much hate, had so much hate. I don't know if he still hates him while he's dead. But I think he could have satisfied his hate for Charlie if he would have just gone and debated a little bit. And then said, I want to tell you a secret. What is the sound of one hand clapping? Shut up! I think that would have satisfied his hate for Charlie Kirk. And Charlie would have a handprint, and they will take him away and charge him with battery, rather than this whole thing going down and just destroying two families, which was absolutely horrible footage to see. I encourage you to not look for it. I'll watch it 25 times because my friends asked for it, and yeah, we watched it together in person. I don't know why I'm telling you to not watch it while I'm showing other people, literally, but anyways, go do what you want. That is the latest on the situation. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Take it easy. I'll see you at the next one.